I don't even know what anyone's talking about because I'm just thinking about Elon Musk, his beautiful, tall, worked out, masculine, intelligent frame.
You guys look good in those pictures.
What was the circumstance that you guys met each other? I leave town for 4 days and you're hanging out with Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's got kids, and those kids are at that Rick and Morty age. Griffin I don't know if his kids. I don't know if
Griffin.
Well,
you don't name your kid Griffin. It's a fucking horrible monster.
Do not fuck with my friend's children.
Wait,
kids are off
Griffin
limits.
Isn't that horrifying? Is it?
A Griffin's like kind of.
Well, I stopped myself halfway through. I don't know what the rule is with billionaires if their kids' names aren't public or something. I'm kidding. I pretend I'm kidding. Strike his name from. I don't know. Did I dox one of his kids or something?
Is that actually his name, or you just like threw a name out?
No, it's not. Oh,
his daughter Chimera, his son Gorgon.
I don't know what the rules are with people's kids. You know, like Adam Savage had I was hanging out with him and his kid at Comic-Con. I took a picture of him. I tweeted it, and then a lot of Adam Savage fans that know him better were like, his kid is off limits. He doesn't want people tweeting pictures and
his kid is actually a myth.
So I took the picture down, and Adam texted me and said, "Yeah, but he just turned 18. He's his own man now. He'd love for you to." Huh. And my point is, everybody's got their own rules, you know, like which and who are we to? So then I caught myself. I'm like, I don't know if my friend Elon Musk, my new best friend. I can only speak for myself.
Why did you meet him?
He's my new best friend. I can't name his kids.
How did you guys?
Here's the story. McMahon. He tweeted at the Rick and Morty account, I believe, responding to something McMahon had written, and then they had like a fun conversation about simulations back and forth.
Right.
And then his assistant reached out to us to set up.
So now we're in contact with his assistant, and I think I didn't want to smother. I was thinking like be a delicate, cool dude. Sit down, have some chicken with him, talk to him about a couple things. Justin did the voice for the kids.
Did you meet his new toddler daughter, Medusa?
Come on.
Ignoring. I'm not going to let you threaten my new friendship. You two are going to get along.
I'm jealous. I met Adam Savage through you, and I was very excited. And he was walking around Comic-Con in New York with a Neanderthal femur, which is hard to say. He had a femur with him.
Just a leg.
And he was saying it was going to be part of his costume.
But he wasn't wearing the costume. He was just carrying it around like a beat stick.
But he's famous for these like incredible costumes that are so extreme that you can't tell it's Adam Savage. So
doesn't our friend Ryan Nagata make some of that shit for him? Like the space outfits and
stuff? I
didn't
know that, but I'm not...
I think he does. He made like a full-on NASA space outfit. I think they call them space outfits.
But I'm going to give it a couple weeks, let it cool. Not to play these like red pill dating rules, but... not seem desperate. Then we reach out to the assistant. Would Elon like to come on Harmontown? Just have a chat.
Oh, okay.
He seems like I don't know how available he is. And the answer, if the answer is no, he does podcasts all the time. Then I'm like, all right, fine. Well, will he do ours too? But if the answer is he never does them, then I'm like, okay, cool. But maybe he'll do ours. Because then I've beaten Marin.
And you know what we do?
I've beaten Marin. Because presidents are just schmucks. They're just like 4-year parasites. Like billionaire philanthropists. This guy's a historical figure. It's like having Howard Hughes on your show.
Yeah, it's like Einstein.
It's like having Howard Hughes on your show. And it's like having Howard Hughes on Howard Hughes' show.
Dan is pointing at himself with 2 thumbs right now.
Yeah.
In case you didn't want to spend $5 on this.
What am I if not the Elon Musk of stupid people? Yeah. It's like it would be a historical event for him to come on the show and have a chat. And from the brief little, conversations I had with him, I just think it would be a really fun conversation because a couple things that I'm really stoked about. My new friend. He likes all the same video games I do. He's like so into like the Bethesda stuff, Fallout and stuff. He even just talking to him about Fallout 4 made me want to go play Fallout 4 again. And also I really without oversharing because I want him to know when it gets back to him. Being friends with Dan Harmon isn't going to put you at risk of any what do you call it? Leaking, oversharing, Right. He's not going to Chevy chase you. Don't worry. He's a very private guy. You can have a very discreet friendship with your new friend Dan Harmon.
But how does he know that you're not going to Chevy chase him?
That's what I'm saying. I was using the verb Chevy Chase to mean what I did to Chevy, which is like like play his voicemail.
I got you.
Elon can leave me a voicemail saying like, I'm really having trouble with this mountain digging machine, and I just need your help. And I know you play a lot of Minecraft, and I'll like call. I'm not going to tell the audience, oh, guess what's going on? Like, because that'll ruin it, you know? So what was my point? Oh, without over sharing, I just want to say about my new best friend, Elon Musk, that I really liked. One thing about him in particular, from an emotional, like spiritual perspective, is like, during the conversation, we briefly touched on an area of where he was explaining there was a guy basically he didn't like. There was a guy whose point of view he thought was as he called it, very dangerous. And we were talking about the AI thing, and then he was talking about the guy, and I really liked the fact that he was like simultaneously totally adamant.
Zuckerberg?
No, totally adamant about like how this guy is like so his thinking is so dangerous, and but also like he never called the guy an idiot. He didn't like dismiss him because the guy is dangerous. Like it's like that cool kind of like he was like a general like observing like this guy has got a lot of popular thoughts about the direction of this technology, and that guy is like he's a dangerous thinker. And when he kind of enumerated the things that were dangerous about this person, it was all rooted in honesty. He was like this guy's good at this, and that, and all of those things that have in common. They're all about deception. They're all about manipulation. Like, and I really, that's why we're going to be like fucking capital B, capital F, capital Fs. It's because we're like, but like, it'll be like you, me, and Dino.
Big, fat fuckers? What? I'm kidding.
You're gonna get along
jealous.
with him.
I'm jealous. I want to meet him.
Well, you go, like, don't fuck it up. Then.
You're making it sound like you're gonna steal Elon Musk away from the world, and you guys are gonna go live on a little beach together.
No.
You would if you want to.
I was reading this article. He just so Teslas have the automated driving systems, and apparently insurance companies hike up premiums on Teslas, so they created their own insure. They've done it internationally, but are now starting to do it. They paired up with Liberty Mutual, I think, to offer cheaper insurance because self-driving cars are, I guess, statistically safer than regular cars. So the insurance premiums shouldn't be raised; they should be lowered. Mm-hmm. And as our society moves closer and closer to having all self-driving cars, the insurance companies are gonna take a massive hit. Because drivers will be much safer. They'll be all automated.
Is it Liberty? Is it Liberty Insurance that there's always some asshole sitting having a coffee in front of the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, and they say some really dumb stuff.
You just bought a car, and then you drove it into a tree. But guess what? That wasn't the smartest thing you ever did. And now they want to. It's like fuck you. Like I'm just trying to watch news.
Insurance has to be one of the that's like the dorsal fin on the shark of capitalism. Like it's like no, that's not a good metaphor because the dorsal fin just warns you that it's there. It's like it's the ridge on the Rhodesian Ridgeback. it's where it hits its worst, isn't it? It's like it's you go from just regular capitalism, which is arguably like look, it's going to happen anyway. People are going to trade favors. They're going to trade boots for chickens. So when we really knuckled down and said, look, let's create poker chips and we can, but then you go from that to banking, which is, I'll watch your money while you're gone, and can I give your money to other people, but only theoretically, and then when I hold it, they hold it, and then you hold it, and then I insure the holdings, and then with other, it starts to get really sketchy. Then it goes to corporations, which are like, okay, well, this isn't really a person, this is just a company, it's a group of people, and it'll actually live longer than the people that started it, and it also has an interest in politically, but the real height of it all, like the biggest evil of all, is where it's indistinguishable from organized crime. When people are coming to your home and saying, it would be a pity for something to happen to this fucking house, wouldn't it? It would be really bad. You love your kids, don't you? Sure would hate to see them die. I should bet they'd hate to see you die. Hate to see you break your kneecaps. At Liberty Mutual, like, when you get your kneecaps broken, your kids don't have to, starve to death.
Yeah, just give me $200 a month, and I'll make sure that the inevitable doesn't happen.